Also, you remember how there were all these Democrats that were like, this whole one big beautiful bill is going to remove all kinds of people from Medicaid, not admitting, of course, that it was going to be illegals. And then the next tactic was to say it's already illegal for illegals to have Medicaid, right? This was their whole story. It's not even, that's not even happening. That's not happening. Well, then explain this headline from the Chicago Tribune that said in Illinois, adult immigrants ages 42 to 64 without legal status have lost their health care, saving around $404 million.
Just for Illinois, $404 million just for Illinois. Wait a second.
For something that's not happening.
What?
What?
I'm a little
confused. I thought you said this doesn't happen.
I'm a little confused. You guys were saying that this doesn't, so somebody's going to have to explain that to me. Hello? I thought the illegals, okay. I feel like that's a lot of money too.
Oh, that's a lot of money.
If
you would think that Pritzker would be like, that actually helps.
Yeah. You take that and then you like add all the other states and how much money is being spent on illegals for healthcare. I feel like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
We're spending that. We are.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Thanks to the big, beautiful bill.
Exactly.
So yeah, I just thought it was an interesting headline. I mean, Democrats have been insisting this isn't a thing that happens anyway. And so turns out it does, and it's going to stop now thanks to that legislation. Okay. Another interesting thing that I did not know, there was a back and forth in some committee hearing. I don't even know exactly when this took place, but apparently under the Biden administration, a hotline was set up for minor illegals so that when they were placed in various homes to be cared for, if something wasn't going well, in other words, if they were in trouble, if they were being trafficked, if they were being abused, they had a hotline, thanks to the Biden administration, that they could call to get help. Here is how that worked out. This is amazing.
So you're telling this committee that the Biden administration, while they were letting all of these unaccompanied minors into the country, and as we've talked about today, they weren't keeping track of them, they issued these kids a hotline that they could call if they had trouble with the sponsor family that they were put with. And you're saying that 65,000 calls to this hotline designated to protect these kids went unanswered? Is that what you're telling this committee?
God.
Yes, sir. One case where a child's call was reporting that grown men were coming into his room at night and they were touching him. Nothing happened with that call. That call went unanswered until this administration took office, went through those 65,000 calls, made follow-ups, conducted a welfare check, and now that child has been rescued and that sponsor has been arrested. These are the safeguards that were put in place, but accountability and oversight was not had. I said that it was hard, it was easier to get a child, yes, than to adopt a dog. You actually had to provide more paperwork to adopt a pet from a pet shelter than you did to sponsor a child.
Yeah, I believe that. I totally believe that.
I had no idea that that was even a thing. Just
the hotline. Yeah. I don't want Democrats to ever tell me that they give half a crap about kids.
Right.
Ever.
Because, or anybody, about people in general. They cry all these crocodile tears about alligator Alcatraz or whatever. It's all bullshit.
And people in cages. Shut up. There are hundreds of thousands of kids who have been trafficked into this country because of you guys.
Yep.
So don't talk to me about that. And every single person that ignored that, wood chipper. Wood chipper for these people that abuse those kids. I swear to God, it just makes me sick. There are kids right now. There are kids out there right now that are still suffering because of the Biden administration. I mean, I think we're trying, like our side is trying to do a good job of finding those kids, but there are still kids out there that have not been rescued.
Well, the fact that they're just this administration is now following up on all of those unanswered calls. And then you've got Democrats now thwarting the efforts of ICE, probably the very people who are following up on those hotline calls. Right. It's just disgusting. They They only mean harm to the country. It doesn't matter what they say. You just have to watch what they do.
Yep.
Everything they do is for the betterment of terrible people and for the detriment of American citizens and people who genuinely need help. I mean, it's just gross. Democrats are gross. And I don't even understand how anybody supports them at this point.
I don't either. I just don't.
It doesn't make sense.
I know it would help her. It's my pillow. Of course, a mattress topper. You guys need a mattress topper. If you don't want to spend a bunch of money on a mattress, which we did that with my daughter's mattress because we didn't want to, because some mattresses can be kind of expensive, right?
It can be pricey.
We got her a mattress topper and she's like, I don't know the difference. She loves it. Her mattress, her My Pillow mattress topper is bomb, as the kids would say. And if you want to upgrade your mattress, but you don't have the cash to do it right now, consider that because it's like getting a brand new mattress. You don't have to break the bank and setup is really easy. It's washable. It just lay it on there, zip it up and you're done. That's it. So you can go to mypillow.com/chicks, use promo code chicks. You can get it as low as like $99, which is great. And it has like the memory, the signature foam. It's supportive. It's going to last. It makes everything more comfortable. It's also
great for dorm mattresses because that those suck. So if you're sending a kid to college,
my God, yes,
cannot recommend this more.
Totally. And it could also extend the life of a mattress that you have where you want to have more life put into it. You know what I mean? You want it to last longer. It also saves you money in the long run that way too. So there's no like complicated gadgets or anything like that. And it's backed by a 60-day money back guarantee and a 10-year warranty because hello, My Pillow, right? So visit mypillow.com/chicks, check out the MyMattress Topper and save. You guys use promo code chicks at checkout. It's mypillow.com/chicks, promo code chicks.